Hi students, I will continue the previous lecture on genetic engineering. Now we start transformation into the host genome. That I have already told you how recombinant DNA is formed, and it is loaded in the vector DNA and transformed the recombinant DNA into vector DNA, and how it is multiplied and how now अब होस्ट जीनोम में कैसे ट्रांसफ़र करेंगे. ट्रांसपोर्टिंग द रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए इनटू द recipient cell or the host genome is yet another tedious and difficult task. Various methods for recombinant DNA insertion is used for various cell types because a single method can't use for all cell types. Various methods for transformation using stress. Bacteria easily uptake the plasmid DNA using some stress factor such as heat or electric shock. Microinjection. A sharp needle is used for insertion of DNA directly into the nucleus of a cell. However, the method is less effective and required a high level of expertise for that. Electroporation. One of the best methods having a great success rate is the electroporation method, in which the recombinant DNA is inserted into the host genome by permeabilizing the cell with electric current. Sonication. Sonication is yet another good method, sometimes used in gene transfer experiment, in which the recombinant DNA is inserted into the target cell using ultrasonic waves. The ultrasonic waves also increase the permeability of cells. Liposome mediated gene transfer. Using an artificial cell like cutter coat known as the liposome, recombinant DNA can be inserted into the host genome. Outer coat of the cell, that is plasma membrane, is made up of lipids and proteins, and that micelles and liposomes have receptors on their surface, and they can receive the genome and transfer it into the host cell. Gene transfer using bacterial infection. This method is one of the popular methods and routinely used in plant genetic engineering experiments. Here, plant species is infected with transformed bacteria for inserting a gene of interest. Agrobacterium tumefaciens is utilized to insert recombinant DNA into the plant cell. A gene of interest is inserted into it. T1 plasmid of Agrobacterium. The plant cells are infected by this bacteria cell culture, and the transferred cells are regenerated using the plant tissue culture method. Chemicals in gene transfer. Some metal ions, chemicals, and solutions of different chemicals are also employed in the gene transfer experiments. Confirmation of insert. Our work is still not complete. Now we have to confirm whether the recombinant DNA is inserted in our target cell or not. Various molecular genetic technologies are used for that. In traditional culturing method, the presence or absence of selectable marker is used to differentiate transformed cell from the untransformed cells. Although it is not necessary for the PCR based detector method, the polymerase chain reaction based detection method is widely accepted, more trusted than other methods. DNA is extracted from the transformed cells and amplified using the primers complementary to our gene of interest or our recombinant DNA. If the recombinant DNA is presently, it surely amplified, otherwise no amplification obtained. For the two factors confirmation, one primer set complementary to DNA recombinant DNA specific, and one set of primer complementary to the selectable marker sequence are taken and multiplex PCR is performed. That is, Primer is the complementary sequence of the recombinant DNA. So primer is used, and the recombinant DNA specific primer, if DNA is present, recombinant DNA is present in the culture, it will complementary bind with the primer set. For validating results, simplification must be obtained in both the reaction. What happened if any mutation occurred during the experiment in our gene of interest? Because the PCR can only amplify the DNA, we must need sequence information to detect the mutation. For that, DNA sequencing method is used. DNA is extracted from the transfer cell and the gene of interest is amplified using the PCR. Now the PCR amplificons are used for DNA sequencing, in which we use the fluorescent chemistry. The sequence of our gene of interest is orderly determined. Once all the parameters for determining the gene of interest fulfilled, all cells are now ready to inject in the host organism or for tissue culture experiments. Application of genetic engineering. Now question arises, what is the genetic engineering used for? It is of great use in industry and agriculture value, medicinal science, genetic research, agricultural crop improvement, and production of therapeutic drugs. The recombinant DNA technology is used in the crop management and development of new economically important traits. Some of them herbicide resistance, viral resistance, delayed fruit ripening, altered oil content, rodent control, development of cold and drought tolerant plant species. Generally, the plant is genetic engineering is more successful in plants. We can engineer the food fruit, make them stress tolerant, resistance to many viral or bacterial infections. In this way, many species of plants are developed. Medicinal application, low cost drugs, hormone enzymes, and vaccines can be created using genetic engineering tools. The anti blood clotting factor is the best example, in which the plasminogen activating enzyme, which is capable of dissolving the blood clot, is artificially designed and used in the patient with coronary artery disease in heart attacks. Therapeutic proteins, somatostatin and lymphokines, which are worked against several disease conditions, can be synthesized artificially. Insulin is yet a classic example of therapeutic protein design used by using genetic engineering technology. Insulin is isolated by restriction reaction or through PCR and inserted into plasmid. The recombinant plasmid DNA is immediately inserted into bacterial or yeast cell, in which plasmid is multiplying. As the microorganisms start dividing, it starts making artificial insulin. Recombinant vaccines against smallpox, herpes simplex virus, and hepatitis are produced using the genetic engineering technique. Using the recombinant DNA technology, scientists have created a unique type of vaccines that only contain the DNA for viral coat protein. Thus, the pathogen can never be activated again. The main advantage of it is that it is safer, contamination free, and more reactive. Genetic engineering can be used in gene transfer. Defective genes can be replaced by the healthy genes, and that is that can prevent many diseases. Though genetic engineering is very useful, it has certain limitations, and because of adverse effect of its, new pathogen strains are evolved faster. Side effects of gene therapy and the use of viruses in it harmful to the target organisms. Playing with the embryo or fetus is against the natural law. People strongly believe in it. Thus, genetically modified food and plant products are always becoming a center of controversy. However, using genetic engineering tools such as gene therapy and gene transfer technique, inherited disorders and cancer like lethal diseases can be prevented. positive use of genetic engineering technique can change the fate of many